All right, everybody, it's new toy time. Check this the F out, would ya? Would you look at how insane this thing is? I love that it's got a nice slim little body. It's nice and light, but look at how gorgeous this thing is. It's 2014 model. It's insane, this guitar. This guitar is so good. It's out of tune, but it's really good. Yeah, horribly out of tune, hand still hurts, an F load, but that right there is a guitar we're going to be paying attention to, a whole lot of attention to really soon. Look at the grain on that. This thing is stupid. And you're all going to shit yourselves when you find out what I paid for it. It's a Squier Affinity. I'm not doing a thing to this. Nothing. I might put new tuners on this. But you're all going to see it get a quick setup when I'm feeling a bit better. What a stupid nice guitar. You never see these come up online. I have in 2 years never seen a Squier Affinity Telecaster come up for sale. You see Affinity and Bullet Strats come up all the time. Never once have I seen an Affinity Telecaster come up used for sale, let alone one that's nearly new and mint shape and half the cost that it was brand new. Half the cost. I didn't really have any money left in my guitar budget, so I had to borrow a little bit of money from my wife, but it was only $115 and she's getting paid back in a couple of days when I get paid. But yeah, that's all it cost me was 115 bucks. So I definitely have a fun video coming about this, because don't forget, just a few days ago, or just maybe a week ago, I also got this, which is a made in Mexico 60th anniversary. That's a bit hard to see on this crappy little iPhone camera, but this is a stupid guitar. This guitar is insane good. The pickups in this are so rock and roll and raucous and fantastic. This also needs a bit of setup, but I'm eager to do a comparison between this guitar. Ow, that just hit the middle of my finger. Ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. Ooh. Okay, that did not feel good. Anyway, jeepers. Okay, so I won't really be able to edit this video, so I should just keep talking here. Anyway, this guitar, I want to compare it to that little Squier, because I think you're going to find some interesting comparisons. This is, quite a lot thicker. It's also quite a lot heavier. But I think once we start getting a look at these two guitars side by side, I'm convinced some of the differences are going to be very interesting. Anyway, so hopefully I got a good video coming on those two guitars very soon. So that's the one that I traded, and that one there I bought with kindly my wife loaned me $115 out of our family budget, which it's the first time I've done it, so I generally try to keep guitar stuff out of our family budget. So, that said, I mean, what do y'all think of that? That's insane. Like, and it's funny, because when you look at it, you can tell whoever had it was like chord strumming Joe. Here, I guess I can move that. You can see there, the marks on the pickguard are pretty funny. It's like, you strum any chords with that? But the frets are all in really good shape. There's no damage. It's not like, there's not a lick of damage on this guitar. It's other than this funny pickguard, which I find just hilarious. Because I personally don't do that. Like when I strum chords, even if I strum chords hard, I'm never contacting that pickguard. So I don't know how people manage that. But anyway, I'm not a good guitar player, so I shouldn't say anything. Anyway, I just kind of find it funny. But apart from that, like, it's in mint, absolutely mint shape. And I'm super pleased that it has a maple neck, because I prefer them actually. And they're hard to find. So, like, double, triple score here. A, these never come up online. B, if you get a used Squier, usually it has a rosewood neck. C, usually if you get a used Squier, it's old and beat up in an awful condition. And like, this is brand new. It's brand new, it has a maple neck, and it was half the cost it is brand new. Like, I cannot complain about that one iota. Sometimes good ones just come up and you gotta snap on them real quick. As soon as I saw that come up, I knew for sure this guitar would disappear immediately. And I was right, because the guy said he had like 10 offers to come pick it up tonight, which was yesterday when I bought it. And then, and because I happened to be home during the day, and I just happened to have the car with me, which I never have, but I'm always home. So like, I'm always here, but I don't ever have a car. But my wife just happened to be working from home, so I just happened to have access to a car. I begged and pleaded with her, please give me $115 for like 4 or 5 days so I can go buy this guitar. And she was like, yeah, that's cool, go ahead. So I raced over to the guy. I called him on the phone. I was like, yep, I'll take it. I'll pay you $115. I'll be right over. Can I come and get it right now, please? Right now. And he was like, yep, sure, come on over. And he was not far either. That was the other thing. He was really close by. So it was like, for me, buying used, there's a few little tick boxes I go through every time I buy a used guitar, right? One of which is, like, hopefully you don't live a bajillion miles away from me. I really hate having to travel far to go and buy something, especially something used. But the fact that this guy was close to me and that, like, everything just worked out. It was just perfect. It was just one of those days where the sun and the stars and the moon all aligned. And the cost of this thing, insane. So yeah, I got really lucky. I'm like stupid pleased with this. Anyway, I'm eager to show everyone as soon as this injury subsides some more. It's starting to feel quite a lot better. I can play a little bit, but not a lot. But as soon as this injury subsides over the next couple of days, I've been stretching my hand a bit, but if I move it too far in that direction, especially this finger now, it's not good. But yeah, hopefully next few days I'll start doing some proper videos. I have that really cool Strat downstairs, which belongs to the same fella whose HH I had in here, who's really cool looking HH I had in here. Anyway, so I got to get to that thing. I got to finish crowning the frets and polishing them and get that new pickguard installed. So hopefully I'll make a video of that. And I still have videos to get to of my own guitars. I have intended for so long to get to these guitars here, the two brand new Squiers. I've been wanting to get to those for ages. I haven't done anything to them. They've both been set up by Long & McQuade. My plan is to show you the setup that you get for free from Long & McQuade. There's 2 guitars here, both set up by the same tech here at the Long & McQuade in Canada. So I want to show you what I think probably is typical for most guitar shops. I can't imagine that from guitar shop to guitar shop, the level of setup that they give you is going to differ much from what I'm going to show you. And then we'll see how much further I can take it. So anyway, sorry for the bullshit updates over the last few days. It's really pretty much the only thing I can do given this stupid hand injury. Which is entirely my fault and really stupid. And by the way, if you're drilling into anything, do not use your hand as a vise. And if you're going to drill into your hand, drill into the center of your hand. Not the base of one of your fingers, because that's no bueno. Apart from that, everybody have yourselves a good week. I promise I'll be back with a proper video instead of one of these bullshit update videos super soon, I hope.